me you don't want me, man. To hell with him!
So, Clutch agents Colin Cowherd and Nick Wright hopped on to do an emergency live stream yesterday to do damage control after the Lakers declined to make LeBron a max offer. And as always, they bend to manipulate the narrative to try to salvage LeBron's crumbling legacy. Let's check it out.
With that, Nick Wright joins us. What a day. The Lakers won't be as good next year. Even if they sign Duran, they're not going to be as good. Even if they sign Walker Kessler, they'll go 53 wins to 43.
No, they're actually going to be way better next year. As a Spurs fan, I'd much rather the Lakers keep LeBron than to replace him with a solid rim protector to open up Luka and Austin.
Because I agree with you, Colin. They have been ready for the LeBron era to move on.
Yes.
And because of that, they did not try to fully contend their first postseason with Luka Doncic.
Listen to this soliloquy of excuses Nick makes for LeBron while ignoring the fact that the team played much better without LeBron on the floor.
They did not try to fully contend their second postseason with Luka Doncic with this incomplete roster and then whispering to all their friends in the media, well, the LeBron thing. The albatross of a guy who's a year removed from being sixth in the MVP voting, making a little more than Zach LaVine. How are we supposed to compete with that? Okay. Somehow we live in a world where $50 million for LeBron James cripples your team, but $160 million for Walker Kessler is the path to excellence. We'll see.
Just another manipulative take from Clutch super agent Nick Wright, failing to offer the proper context that LeBron's $50 million contract would be for a one-year deal, whereas Walker Kessler's $160 million contract would be for 4 to 5 years. And a quality center is precisely what the Lakers need, not a 41 going on 42-year-old who can't play defense.
I think there is a more than 50% chance that the best teammate Luka Doncic has in his entire career with the Lakers is 40-year-old LeBron James last year. And they didn't maximize the roster then.
They couldn't maximize the roster because LeBron James clogged up the salary cap with his bloated $52 million while playing zero defense.
Now it's some pipe dream that because we have cap space, we're going to maximize it.
Okay, so now Nick is criticizing franchises for wanting to sign quality free agents while trying to improve their roster. Wow, such a crazy concept.
Nobody, the last All-NBA player, Colin, to hit free agency was in 2019.
Oh yeah, and that worked out so well for Kawhi and the Clippers, didn't it?
Cap space is not how you build a team anymore, but good luck, God bless, Lakers.
Notice Nick totally glosses over the fact that OKC signed free agents Alex Caruso and Isaiah Hartenstein in the summer of 2024, which is exactly what they needed to complete their roster and win the championship in 2025. But Nick doesn't want to talk about that.
It was a good run with LeBron. He saved your franchise, and you won a championship.
First off, he didn't save the franchise. His first year on the Lakers, they didn't even make the playoffs. It wasn't until Anthony Davis joined the team that they won the championship, and that was 6 years ago in 2020. And since then, it's been humiliating playoff elimination after humiliating playoff elimination because LeBron is no longer an elite player, which is why LA moved on.
But I am not optimistic that they are going, like you said, oh no, they won't be better next year. Oh yeah, just punt another year of Luka Doncic's prime. That's a great plan. We'll see.
Actually, it's the opposite. The Lakers would be punting Luka's prime if they signed LeBron. But because they're actually trying to maximize Luka's prime, they're focusing more on building team chemistry with guys who are not 40 years old.
Now, I don't think LeBron is a huge market. My take was going to be that Miami was going to call him and say, we'll take Bronny. We need him. He'll play. He may start games at point.
I talked about how dumb this take was from Colin a couple days ago. How Pat Riley would ever bring Bronny to Miami to run the point. I'll leave a link on the outro if you want to check it out.
We'll take Bronny and you. We need a play facilitator. I think he fits in Miami. I know there's been bridges burned, but he does. I do think Golden State would be fascinating. The movie poster alone is great. I don't think LeBron wants to play in Cleveland or Detroit. I don't buy that.
It doesn't matter what he wants. Nobody wants him. Beggars can't be choosers. At this point, he'll be lucky to play for the Sacramento Kings.
Do you think there's a landing spot that if I said he signed somewhere in 48 hours, what would you guess?
Here's what would I guess or what do I want? Can I tell you what I want and then what Golden State, if Anthony Davis is also there.
Why does he always have to have a stacked super team? Isn't him and Steph and Draymond enough? You also have to throw in Anthony Davis as well? How much help does he need? And you might say, well, he's 41 going on 42 years old. Exactly. Therefore, why criticize the Lakers for not wanting to pay him $50 million this year? You can't have it both ways, Nick.
But that team, if you are the San Antonio Spurs, that team's a pain in the ass. It's like, man, you're like, Draymond's going to beat Wemby up.
Yeah, Wemby's real scared of Draymond. Let's see what happened when they played.
NBA defensive. It's into Wembanyama with a jackhammer.
And AD is going to be there.
Right.
Wembanyama the fake! The reverse!
Yeah, Wemby's trembling in his sneakers of Anthony Davis, too.
Working Davis, spinning, taking, hitting! Push the foul!
And you thought that take from Nick was dumb? Wait until you hear Colin's take that's even more dishonest.
The Knicks were old.
Defense.
The Knicks
Correct.
were old veteran bigs. I mean, New York pushed them around. This team could push you around a little bit.
Colin just tried to equate a LeBron AD team up in Golden State to the defending champion Knicks.
The Knicks were old.
No, the Knicks are not old. Sure, they're older than the Spurs, but they're all in their prime. None of them are knocking on retirement's door. The Spurs would annihilate the Golden Girl State Warriors. These boys out here capping hard for clutch.
Right. Is headed into year 24, and we are realistically saying, which team does he make a championship contender? It's absolutely remarkable.
So it's it's.
Look at the way he's struggling to spin this asinine narrative.
So it's it's. I will say this. That.
Spit it out already. How long does it take you to make your point? I understand that when us YouTubers like me stumble on our words, but you're supposed to be a professional broadcaster who got famous for speaking. See, that's what happens when you're lying and trying to mislead people.
As somebody that owns a tiny company, I think about this all the time, is that
medium-sized company. Well, it's not tiny. I mean, you got some good employees.
Yeah, I got great employees. They're carrying me, that's for sure.
Oh, so that's why he loves LeBron. Because he gets carried by his employees the same way LeBron gets carried by his teammates.
But I did think the Lakers were pretty smart here. Is that they don't want to bury Rich Paul. And LeBron gave them 8 years. Okay. They're letting LeBron win the day. And
can we talk about the 8 years?
Okay, now watch Nick Wright's masterclass of manipulation as he completely takes this narrative out of context.
LeBron's tenure with the Lakers was identically as successful as Joker's entire career with the Nuggets, Giannis's entire career with the Bucks, Shea's entire career up to this point with the Thunder. All of those teams won one title, made one other conference finals, and that's the team's success level. So if LeBron's tenure with the Lakers was a failure, then by that metric, Joker's tenure with the Nuggets, Giannis's tenure with the Bucks or Shea's tenure with the Thunder is a failure. It's from a team success standpoint, it's laughable.
No, because LeBron jumped from super team to super team, while Jokic, Giannis, and SGA all won through organic team building, perseverance, and hard work to see it all the way through. LeBron always had to take a shortcut. He would never know what an organic championship feels like. Like John Stockton said, LeBron didn't climb the mountain, he took a helicopter to the top. And that's why he'll never truly be respected as an all-time great, because he cheated the game, and he even cheated himself. Not to mention the, supplements that he's been taking since he was in Miami. And make no mistake about it, that's going to come out at some point, probably after he's already retired. And that is going to ruin the legacy that he's been paying Nick and Colin to vehemently protect.
Yeah, it's it's